Well, in honor of Black History Month, I've got a special hometown hero story for you this morning, featuring 4 women working to preserve an important part of our local history. You may remember we recently told you about the African American Museum and Research Library, set to be built in the Coleman Park neighborhood at the site of the former Roosevelt High School. These are renderings of the project. Once a vibrant center of Black life in West Palm Beach, this historic neighborhood is on the path to a powerful revival. And at the heart of it, a group of women who refused to let their community's history fade away. Annie Ruth Nelson, Charlene Farrington, Debbye Raing, and Cora Perry all sit on the Advisory Council for the African American Museum and Research Library, a place they hope will allow locals and visitors alike to learn about the rich history of West Palm Beach and the community that helped shape the city we know today. For these ladies, there would be no better location than the historic Roosevelt High School campus.
Everybody showed up to Roosevelt for every activity, whether they had children there or not. The gym was the hallmark of every activity, and it was packed to the rafters.
Debbie, Cora, and Annie all graduated from Roosevelt High School in the 1960s, one of only 2 black high schools in the county at a time when it was segregated. Now, more than 6 decades later, their memories of the school, the teachers, and the community are just as vivid as the days they walked those halls.
The teachers quite often taught without books because the books that came in were less than adequate. They had that knowledge already, and they poured it in us into such a way that we became the vibrant human beings we are.
I even think about our principal, Mr. Sayers. I don't believe I heard Mr. Sayers say in a run of a week probably 100 words. Everybody respected him. All he had to do was look at the boys and look down at their shirt. If it was hanging out, they knew that they were supposed to put it in.
We had great victories in our academics, in our vocational, in our band, and in everything that we had available to us at Roosevelt was top.
That structure that they all went to school with and that supported that community through political elections and religious ceremonies and graduations and every other little thing that goes on in life, that building has more to tell than a lot of the people do.
Charlene didn't attend Roosevelt High School, but as the executive director of the Spady Cultural Heritage Museum, she understands the power of preserving these stories.
Built environment holds our stories and holds our personality. And so when you can hear stories like these, you get a sense of who the people were who established this community. And it makes you want to come back.
It will be an icon, it'll be a destination, and it will be a home that celebrates African American culture and history related to West Palm Beach, the state of Florida, and beyond.
Danita DeHaney is the president and CEO of the Community Foundation for Palm Beach and Martin Counties, a major supporter helping move the project forward. Still, Danita says it was the voices of these women that truly made it all possible.
And what motivated their advocacy was what that school represented for that community. It was the heartbeat of African American life. Doctors, lawyers, school dances. They won the state championship in high school. They were thriving, but they're really motivated by showing the younger generation what it means to advocate for yourself.
So that spot, Roosevelt High School, is without a doubt the only place that we would want to see our stories told, our legacies left for future generations to know the accomplishments and the contributions that we've left to this community.
And of course, this is a collaborative effort, so these ladies are leading the charge, but there are several organizations involved as well, and they welcome the community's input. So there's another town hall for the museum set on February 26th. The community is encouraged to come, take part in the discussion. Then there's a groundbreaking this fall, and hopefully a grand opening in 2028.
I can't wait to see it all finished and just to be able to see their stories, but in pictures, and be able to walk through it. It's fantastic.
I know, and they have some incredible stories. My interview with them was much longer, and I think those stories deserve to be heard. So I'm going to get their full interview on our website and on our CBS 12 News YouTube page as well.
Great stuff, Sam. All right, let's get over to Storm.